going nowhere. We ain't going nowhere. We can't be stopped now, cause it's bad boy for life.
Alright, get ready to work on the sprayer. She is a 4830, 100 foot booms, 1,000 gallon tank. Got to service it, grease it. I'm gonna clean the cab out and buff the hood out. That's pretty much all you got to do on this is the hood, really. That's pretty much the only plastic on them. You know, as far as paint job, good. You got all this here, but washed her off good. Just check her over real good. I gotta switch the tips on her. I got number 4s. I gotta change the 4 to the red. I gotta put the brown. Because we'll be spraying nitrogen first on our wheat. It's a little bit thicker, so I need a little bit more of a hole in her. So, you're gonna get her done today. And I'd like to say congratulations to Tom Brady on his win. He's headed to his 10th Super Bowl. And I really don't give a shit if y'all don't care or not, but going to 10 Super Bowls, he's the fucking GOAT. So, congratulations, Tom Brady. Good job. Let's just win number 7. Let's get that other ring so we can shut all these doubters up. Got the heater going good. This is the box of filters for the 4030. And then I just got the 9200 left. I need right here the combine one. So I'm gonna do this sprayer. Then I'm gonna do 9200. Combine will be last because that's the only thing that's not washed or clean. Got the heater going, warming the shop up. Get to work. Start by putting some gloves on. Sometimes the water is froze up here instead of cold, so instead of trying to wash your hands when the water won't work or the soap's froze, put some gloves on just to make it a little bit easier. Do the oil change and everything, just pop them off. like underneath here. There's your pump and all this shit here. And you got nothing but hoses and hydraulic filters. You gotta change them. She got 3 of them on her. I had a problem with this thing right here leaking. I seen it on a Millennial Farmer. He had the same thing. He changed a couple O-rings. I've changed a couple O-rings. And if you look, it looks like it's still leaking when she's running. And I've changed O-rings like crazy. I've even got the flat kind of O-rings that they say put in it. And for some reason, she still wants to leak. So I have no idea why that is. I got to put this door right here down. There's another hydraulic filter there. And I found a bubble on this tire right here. This is a new tire. I don't know why it's got a bubble on it. There it is. See that bubble right there? I had to get my tire guy to look at that and see what's going on with that. I don't know. It's always something. I replaced this last year, if you remember. I think I videoed it. She wasn't building her air up. She was riding down. These cylinders were all the way down, and come to find out this valve was bad, so I put a new valve on her and that cleared her right up. So just little things start to go wrong with them once they get some hours on them. I guess some age on them, but you figure you cover a lot of ground with these things. I mean, it don't take long to cover ground with 100-foot booms, but you cover quite a bit of ground with them. And you know, they ride on air. You know, you're rolling 12, 14 miles an hour. You know, I guess it's kind of hard on her, but that's what she's designed to do. Especially when you hit a foxhole or something like that, you can see them when you're just burning down, but when you get in corn dribbling or something, you can't see, and that'll really let you know what's going on. I busted this right here off twice, hitting a foxhole or a groundhog hole in corn dribbling. Even though I only run like 9 miles an hour, 10 miles an hour dribbling, that's still hard when you hit a foxhole that you didn't know was there. So we've got that fixed. And hopefully everything's good on her this year. I haven't had any problems with her other than that O-ring, so let's keep our fingers crossed. I do like the new sprayers. The new Deere sprayers are a lot quieter. These cabs are, here, hold on. These cabs on these sprayers, I like the function of this sprayer, but the cab is noisy. And you riding this thing after about an hour, you start to get a headache. You know, it's not because of the fumes or anything, it's just the noise from that motor, because they rev up so high, these sprayers do, for the pressure, and God, it will give you a headache after about an hour of listening to that motor. I mean, it is loud. They say the new Deere, the R series, are really quiet, and the cab's a little bit more comfortable. They say they are quiet, and I like their booms sit. Like when I'm pulling up to a stop sign, these booms are kind of in the way on both sides. You really got to look around and see what's coming and stuff. But the R series, the booms actually sit lower in the cradle, and you can just look right out over top of them and see everything that you need to see. So that's a big plus on them. That plus the quietness of the cab really makes a big difference. Really makes a big difference. So. But she's nice for us for now, so we still need to update the tractor, try to update that 4440 at some point. And I would love to have a field cultivator. I found a couple of them, and man, I'd really like to have one of them to pull in front of the planter. You know, that'd be the last tillage before we decide to, you know, plant. And it has baskets. A 34-foot Deere has the baskets and the drag and everything on it. It would really do a good job, and they didn't want much for it. I'd really like to get that piece of equipment, and then we'll get the tractor later. But really, I like to find more land, but that seems like that's impossible anymore. So I don't know, we'll see. Alright, I'm gonna get to work. I would video me changing oil, but that's kind of boring. Who the hell wants to see that? Alright, I'll be back in a minute. Alright, I had to come over to John Deere or Salisbury because they gave me the wrong filter for the sprayer. So let's see what they got on their yard. It's free advertisement for them. You wouldn't think so the way they treat you, but it's free advertising. Oh, I got a new MacDon on here. You got one of them high-speed discs. Brand new 708 header. There you go, E335. That's one that was down. She was down Pocomoke. Somebody must bought her up this way, I guess. That's a nice tractor. That's the one I wanted. Oh, I guess I can't get around that way. There's that tank that goes on a planter like ours, right there. I really want that tank. I don't know why in the hell we don't get it come off of this old planter back here. I'd really like to have that tank though, so I can run some Infuro stuff. And they're gonna sell it to us cheap, but apparently we can't get it. I like that. I always like that better than I do our deer draper. Got some stuff, not much. Alright, now go in here. They don't want you videoing anything because they don't like them being on YouTube. They're employees. They want their employees videoed. Every other deer company wants their free advertisement. This place right here, they're fucking ridiculous. Alright, good morning. We're back on the sprayer. I got it serviced yesterday. So today we're gonna clean the cab because it's bad and wax it. Yeah, once we get it waxed, she should be done. Other than, like I said, I am gonna roll the tips around. Climb up here. I like to keep the damn hood open because if not, the cat sit on it. This is the one thing that I don't clean throughout the year like we do the tractors. This thing right here, because when you get done with it, you pretty much just want to get the hell out of it. But you got your camera for being able to see what's behind you on the highway and stuff. Got your monitor, cell phone holder. You got all your controls, sprayer boom, all the good shit. It's early in the morning, it's 6 o'clock. But it's got to get done, so I'm going to get it done, be done with it. Get this done, then we'll pull the 9200 in here. Probably get her in here today and just park her. I'm not going to do it today. We'll just get her in the shop, the heater. He's probably got enough fuel to run today, so we'll probably fill it up. Fill it up and be done for today. I try wintertime, try to start around 6 in the morning and work till lunchtime. That's good enough for me. If it ain't good enough for somebody else, I can't help it. Get these damn windows clean. Like I say, I wash her off periodically throughout the spraying season just to get the chemical off of her, but as far as the cab goes, just in and out, in and out, in and out. I don't keep up with this cab like I do the tractors or the combine. So, plus you're only in it, like I say, 100 foot booms, 1,000 gallon tank. You can roll pretty good. So you're in and out of it pretty quick, unless you got a lot to spray in one day. And then by the time you get done spraying, you just want to get out of it. Like I say, it's a very noisy machine. You know, it's comfortable, don't get me wrong, it's comfortable and nice and everything. It's just, when you're in here for a while, that engine noise where she revs up so high, it does get on your nerves. But, other than that, she's alright. Plus, you're in and out loading and all that shit all day long. You know, loading the tank, spray it, load the tank, spray it, load the tank, spray it. So by the time you get done, and this sumbitch is tall, by the time you get done climbing up down these steps 5-6 times a day, it gets to be a pain in the ass. So you don't want to see me clean the windows. Alright, got the vacuum windows done. This right here, this purple power, this is what we sprayed the inside of cabs down with. All the vinyl, everything. You want to talk about something that gets everything off, floor mat, everything, all the dirt from your boots over the past season, everything, shines it up too. Really gets the clean part of everything. You know, when you're spraying or you're planting or whatever you're doing, you got sodas, you always get a little bit of spill, and then over time it gets hard to serve, nasty crap. Of course, I don't drink soda, I drink tea, but regardless, I still get some spill. So this right here, you can just spray it on all your everything, and then you wipe it off. I mean, it just cleans it. Give it a little scrub. It's the easiest thing we found to clean everything up. I mean, some people use Armor All, whatever, but we use the purple power, and it will. I don't care what you got spilled or what stain you got. It gets everything clean on any machine. Everything. You know, with this right here, you're dealing with chemicals. You might get chemical on something. So, like I say, it gets everything back shiny and it cleans it off good. You know, you got to put a little bit of elbow into it, but you don't have to put as much as you would if you were using something else. I mean, we've tried everything. And like this area over here on the side where you got your drinks and food or whatever, I mean, it really cleans it all up good. Real good. And it don't take much effort to really get it done. All the vinyl that goes in your cab. If you don't want to hit the windows and stuff, always spray some on the rag, that way you don't spray it everywhere. But it does a really good job. Thought I'd share that with you. Or it's the best that I've seen so far. I'm sure everybody uses what they want, but it's good for your monitor around the borders and stuff. That's one thing, it's a necessity, that camera. We put them in every piece of equipment we got. We got them in the combine, got them in both tractors. We even got them on the back of the planter. You know, because the planters now are so tall, our 1790 with them big bubbles up there, you can't see anything behind you going down the road or anything. So we got them up there when you go down the road. It's got 3 cameras. I just set it to the camera that's on the back of the planter and I roll with it. So they're nice. A couple $100 and they might save you an accident. All right, well, we're all done. My brother over there working. Look at that paint shining. Got it waxed, buffed. Inside clean, windows clean. The only thing I hate about this sprayer is they need a step on this side so you can climb up to get to these windows and other things that you need. They don't make a step for it. That's the one drawback from this sprayer, is you can't get up this side if you need to. Even if you need just a mirror or something, it's bullshit. Why they didn't put power mirrors on these models? And it's not old, hell, it's a 30 series, they're not old. I don't know. Got it shining up. Cab all clean. Everything nice and wiped down. Ready to go.
I didn't have an easy experience. I didn't have come in as a top-rated recruit. I didn't come in with the opportunity to play right away. I had to earn it. And you know what the greatest honor I've ever received as a player is? In my 4th year and my 5th year, I was named team captain. That, to this day, is the single greatest achievement I've ever had as a football player. Because the men in this room chose me to lead their team. These were the guys that knew that I liked to work, that knew that I loved football, that knew that I loved to play. And all the lessons that I learned here on State Street and in the big house, that's still what I bring to practice today. And after 14 years, I love the game more than I've ever loved it. But where did I learn the love for the game? Where did I learn to practice? Where did I learn to compete? It was sitting in the same chairs that you guys are sitting in today.
All right, dude. I know you've been running hard and your brain is not where it's supposed to be, but why do you keep on coming up to me like this? Huh? Yeah? Go run or something like that. Go chase girls. You keep on bugging me. I haven't seen you all year long and you're like this. I have no idea why your brain function's not going well. Or maybe I actually have a clue.